Hello, welcome. I'm Elaine, and okay, I'll start saying these two because I feel like I need to start claiming it. I am a psychic medium and tarot reader, and I read Akashic Records, and we're here today for the full moon in Capricorn. This is the second Capricorn full moon of this month, and it's definitely feeling like a closing when I was thinking about making the video, which I never script anything, but I kind of just meditate and think of it, and whatever flows to me or comes to me is kind of the inspiration, and then I go with it. The number 10 came to mind, and in numerology, 10 is like a ending and a beginning. You have the 1, which is the beginning, and the 0, which is kind of like a completion. So it definitely feels like a beginning and ending, and it's I also was thinking that it's interesting because Capricorn is actually a cardinal earth sign, and we're in um, Cancer season, which is a cardinal water sign, and Capricorn is half goat earth and half mermaid fish, so half and half water. So it's interesting that we're here at this time, and it's feeling like a completion. And this year has been a little interesting, at least for me, and it's been a lot of stop and goes. And the word that came to me while I was thinking about the like stopping and going of this year is recovery. And it's kind of like a recovery of all the things that I have been not working on in my life. Like they're coming up, and like as I'm trying to move forward, something pops up and I have to deal with it. And it's really like healing, because when I thought recovery, I actually thought of like PT, which if you've ever had PT, it's kind of like you start very basic and you build up. It's basically strength training, and it's like at every level you just get a little stronger, and that's kind of how this has been feeling. And I feel like this is kind of like a point of change. You may have already started to have changes in your life. I definitely feel like some of us will be in the beginning of the year where like you've already had your endings, and now it's your new beginning is starting, and maybe you're doing those stops and starts in your new beginning because of things that you need to heal. Or it might be the like the latter half of the year where this is a or a point where things will start to end, and then your new beginning will start. And maybe that recovery is coming in. And I always recommend you fill into whatever I say. Don't just take me as the word. Use your own discernment. You are connected to spirit as well. You are a spirit, and I'm just here kind of like as a guide or to speak on behalf of spirit, but use your own discernment and your own clairs or your feelings or whatever you feel, and just feel into what I say and follow what not necessarily what your ego says, but what your spirit says. um, so yeah, that's basically kind of what I wanted to say on this full moon. It's definitely I feel like letting go and ushering in new. That's the other thing. So we'll just do the cards. We'll do some cards. I already pre-pulled them. And then we will go into a quick clearing and visualization, and that will be it. So the energy that I got is confidence, and the number is 272, and self-love 225. Definitely the confidence. I think it's also like confidence in being yourself, being who you are, and allowing yourself to care for yourself. And it's what's coming to mind is shining your light so you can help others shine. And it's like your beacon, your light is important. So you can't always dim your light, and for others, because you having your light shine helps others. And to help your light shine, you do need to care for yourself. You need to have self-love for yourself, and because it's important to, and that helps you build the confidence that you need to move forward. Divine timing also keeps coming up. Something that keeps coming up for me, which to me is reminding me of that 10. It's kind of like it will come when it comes, and we're like there. And it's not something that you can force. It is something that you just move forward, and when whatever's meant for you will come to you, which it sounds like but it's that patience, that actually the recovery kind of stop and go, where it's like you get these pauses and they will come and go, and as you're moving through them, something you're either healing something or moving through something that you need to, and that helps you get on your timeline that you need to be, and for everything to arrive, or it sounds not arrive when it's supposed to, I think is what I'm trying to say. Alright, and so then I got some clarity cards. So we got the Queen of Wands, we got the 10 of Swords, and Temperance. And these cards are making me feel like you need to find that spark, that passion, that inspiration, that or maybe you even found it, and that's like why some of us are already having our endings and our new beginnings, or maybe we're figuring it out, and in the later half of the year we will start moving forward. And this is definitely like letting that shit go, and just moving away. It's anything that doesn't serve you, just let it fall away from you. And I know that's harder, especially if it's like a relationship or a possession, something that you're not quite ready to let go. But I definitely think that will help, and just maybe even make a list of things that you want to invite into your life, and things that you are fine with letting go. And it's about making room and not being bogged down by stuff that is not meant for you. If it is meant for you, it will definitely come. And then we have the Temperance card. So Temperance is like a balance. I don't know why I want to say Sagittarius right now, but that's not where I was going to go, but it is a Sagittarius card. And it's an alchemy of transforming one thing into another. So this is definitely like find your inspiration, let go whatever you need to let go, and it will start the alchemy of change. There is also the High Priestess, which, you know, to me, that's just like following your divine guidance, your soul, um, and making the changes that you need to for yourself. And we got the Three of Swords, which will be painful choices. It's, you know, life isn't easy, and it is hard to let go of things, especially if there's things like you've worked on for years, or a relationship you've had for years, and it's just not working out anymore, or it's not serving you, it's not helping you grow. You know, it's hard to let those things go, but there is strength. And I'm also thinking Leo season, which is next month. So it's just kind of like maybe changes will be happening in Leo season for you, or maybe things will come together for a Leo season. It's funny because I mentioned Sagittarius and Leo; those are both fire signs. So maybe that is something like a passion, which goes back to the Queen of Wands, that needs to spark and give you that inspiration that will bring things together for you. And just know that you have the strength, and it's not strength that is like, oh, I'm so strong, I can bench press this or whatever. It is an inner strength, you know, your willpower, being, what also is coming to mind is being gentle with yourself, and that kind of goes back to the self-love. It goes to the confidence as well, because this is kind of both of them. It's having the confidence, having the self-love, and being able to do both and move forward. So yeah, those are our cards for this full moon in Capricorn. And then we'll do a quick clearing. I will call in the angels, and we'll do a clearing with them, and then we will do a quick visualization, and that will be it for this Capricorn full moon. So just relax, light a candle, get a journal if you want, hit pause, all that good stuff, whatever, just relax through it. I will start now. So I usually put my hands on my heart. That is definitely a portal for me of connection, and also my solar plexus and my throat, which doing these videos are helping me work through. So maybe other people need to work on them, and that's why I mentioned it. Definitely felt like inspirational to say those. Okay, so whenever you're ready, just relax, and we're going to start with 3 deep breaths. So I'll count them out. So we're going to inhale. At the top, hold, and then exhale, and go ahead and sigh it out really loud. And I always move my body gently. If you need to, go ahead. On the second breath, inhale very deeply into your lower belly. Hold, and then exhale it all out. And if you need to, use your whole body, it's okay. And then our third breath. Inhale, and at the top, hold, and then exhale. And really sigh it out. And we're going to ask Archangel Michael to step into our right. And if you see or feel anything, just accept it. His presence is always very lovely. And just imagine a blue flame wherever you want it. It can engulf your whole body, and or just in front of you, however you want, or in your heart center. And just let his energy wash over you. And the blue flame is collecting all the energy that you no longer need. And as Archangel Michael is beside us, he's just going to swipe his sword and cut any cords that no longer are aligned with us, or sever any ties that we do not need, and just like feel the weight of them being removed from you. You can even imagine as you're breathing, the flame is sucking them in to burn them away and just remove them. And we're going to thank Archangel Michael for his protection, for helping us remove our unneeded attachments and just let them go. Thank you, Archangel Michael, protection of God. Then we're going to ask Archangel Gabriel to step into our left. If you feel anything, I always feel like light coming with her. If you feel any light, sound, or any little tingles or feelings, just let them wash over your body. And we're going to allow her light to flow over us and just take away anything that we no longer need, and just let her shine her light on whatever needs to be seen, and then just let it go. Let the energy wash over you and let her remove it. She's very supporting and loving. And even if you just need that love to fill your heart, let it fill your heart. Or wherever you need a little support, because she's very supportive. And we're just going to continue to breathe normally as she works her divine magic. And we're going to thank Archangel Gabriel for bringing in her light, and she is the power of the divine. Thank you. And we're going to invite in Archangel Uriel. He is going to bring in his light and a red flame. It's going to be orange and red and golden light. And we're just going to let whatever we no longer need, we're going to go ahead and feed it to the flame and allow his light to bring in guidance, because he brings a lot of clarity, and we're just going to allow it to happen. You can imagine the flame at the bottom of your feet or near your feet or wherever you want it. And just imagine the light connecting to your crown chakra and just shining through and covering you in divine light. Take a few breaths. And we're going to thank Archangel Uriel, the light of God. And then we're going to invite Archangel Raphael. He's going to step in behind us. And what comes to mind is a diamond, or not a diamond, sorry, an emerald. And you're just going to hold that emerald. I'm actually going to invite the emerald to be placed in my hands as I hold them to my heart. And invite his healing. We've cleared a lot of energy, and just invite the healing of Archangel Raphael in. If you see green, or if you see a green flame, just allow it. If there's something you still want to give away or let go, allow him to take it. and allow him to offer his healing. And we're going to thank Archangel Gabriel for his healing. He is the healing of the divine. We're just going to take a few breaths. And then we're going to move into the visualization. And for this visualization, we're actually going to imagine ourselves in a clearing, and we're going to walk to a tree. And the tree can be whatever tree you want. A Christmas tree is coming to mind for me for some odd reason, but okay, we're going to go with it. And we're just going to walk to the tree, and you're going to sit with the tree. And we're actually going to invite the seasons, because we move in cycles, and it's important for us to invite and feel these cycles. So we're going to start with autumn, and we're just going to imagine slowing down, the leaves falling off the trees, and just enjoying a slower pace of life. Slowing down before winter, enjoying the cooler days, the sound of the leaves, the feeling of the slow down, the colors of the leaves, red, yellow, orange, whatever you enjoy about fall, just imagine it. Your breathing should be normal. If your breathing does quicken a little bit, just allow it to slow down or feel into it. Sometimes slowing down is a little hard, so we're just going to slow down. And just enjoy that slow period. Okay, now we're going to move into winter, and your tree might change, may not change. Just look at your tree and sit with it. You might be sitting with your tree with your back against it, or hugging your tree, however you imagine. It's okay. It's completely open. And you're just gonna feel it get a little cooler. We're not going to imagine snow. That's a little too harsh. But, we're just slowing down and really feeling cozy and warm with our tree. Because it might be cold, but your tree is protecting you. And we're just slowing down and enjoying the season. The season of, rest, relaxation, recuperation, recovery. Sometimes the winter is hectic for us, or at least December, if you're in the northern hemisphere, is Christmas or whatever, or holidays or whatever you celebrate. So don't let those anxieties creep up. Just enjoy your tree, enjoy the change. Enjoy this point that you're at. Now we're going to move into spring. You can feel the warmth of the air, the change in the season. You can feel maybe even a spring shower, just washing away that slowness. But also remember, like, this is a time of slow change. You know, it's just going to be warming up, a gentle stretch into the change that is coming. And the seasons happen over weeks or months. You know, it's not a fast change. And look at your tree. See how it's changed in the season. Maybe there's new shoots. Maybe there's a new branch. Maybe it's barely just starting to wake up and be warm and change. And it's okay. Take a few breaths. Now we're going to move into summer. It's going to be warmer days. Your tree is still changing with you. You can look at it. You can also imagine the little animals coming and going in your tree, because this is more of an active energy in the summer. You can just sit with your tree, feeling the warmth and the coolness of its shade, the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the shade. Thank your tree. Enjoy this. You know, there's the quickening, the excitement, the growth, and it's all happening. And just imagine the sun feeding the leaves into the trunk, and the earth feeding the roots, some water, and the nutrients of the earth. And your tree is strong and healthy. And just enjoy these beautiful cycles. We're going to take a few breaths. And in these breaths, thank the tree for allowing it to show you its cycles, its growth, its pauses. And just think about them for yourself. Like, what pauses, what growths have you needed? Have you gone through in this year, this month? You know, we're always moving through them. And we're going to slowly say goodbye to our tree and thank it. And when you're ready, just bring gentle movement to your body. Don't look directly at the screen, just move gently. Slowly open your eyes and move. And just bring movement back to your body like the spring. Don't just jump into it. And that is our visualization. So if anything came up, I would definitely journal it. process it and, you know, let it go or invite it in, whichever one, or both if you've seen it, or feel that is appropriate. And yeah, that is it for our full moon in Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Oh, I did forget to mention that there is um, no, I'll leave it alone. Sorry. I forgot to mention that the full moon was on Sunday, uh, July 21st. So depending on where you're at, and um, yeah, that's it. I will also say like and subscribe and share if you feel inclined. And thank you for your support. And thank you for joining me. All right, have a good one. Thank you.